So you got super excited last time we were playing something because you...
Right, so we just finished playing...
I said you peed a little bit.
We just finished playing Resident Evil, and there was a jump scare. And Luke asked if I got scared. And I said no, because I don't get jumpy like my girlfriend Louisa does. I don't know if I've talked about this before. Louisa is extremely jumpy. Like, you could just, like, be standing behind her, and if she doesn't notice you and then sees you, she'll go... jump and sometimes full out scream.
I've noticed that in my limited interactions.
And so the other day we were at West Salem Public House. We were outside, and which one of these fuckers do we want to?
Are there new ones? I guess not, because
no,
I didn't
not
download
from
them.
what we've done. I feel like we've done all of this shit.
We have, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. So we were sitting outside at this bar, and we were talking. I can't remember why we were talking about, like, classic books or something, and she was talking about how much she loves Dracula, and it's like one of her favorite old classic books. And then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, this guy is walking from outside to inside, as people do at bars where you get drinks inside, and he's walking from behind Louisa, and he just... As he passes her, she jumps and screams. And she goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought you were Dracula." And this guy looks at her like, what the fuck? He, like, clearly looked a little offended at first.
Did he look like Dracula?
No, he didn't.
Is that why he was offended?
No, I think he might have been offended because he was a black guy and Louisa was a white woman screaming at a black man coming up behind her.
And then it sounds like she was just scared of a black dude, and she was like, "Oh, it's Dracula."
Yeah, and then she over-explained how she thought he was Dracula. She goes, "No, really, we were just talking about Dracula. It was in my head, and I got a little freaked out. I'm a jumpy person in general. It's not..." Like, she goes on, and this dude's kind of looking
And
at
then
her.
that dude went home and was like, "Yeah, I scared some white girl today."
Yeah.
Just walked too close to her, I guess. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't believe you held on to that. No.
I forgot about it until...
Fucking fireballs.
Just now. Oh, fuck me. God damn it.
I don't know why. Tell me this. Why is it the only game that I can play while we're recording is Smash? Every other thing we play, I
you are
fucking
so
can't do
amazing at it.
But I'm really...
already.
I don't think I am. I really don't. I do think, though, that... Because you say your brother gets annoyed easily at things. He gets angry, right?
Uh-huh.
So when I was a little boy and when we were in college, I was also unmatched in my Smash abilities.
Uh-huh.
So it would always be like I would pick whoever had bothered me that day and just unrelentingly, like, protect the other person that was playing and only kill that one.
Yep.
And then deny that I was doing it. And I would just be like, "You're my guy. You're my guy." And it would really bother them. Do you think that if I were to do that to your brother?
Oh, Joey gets pissed off about. He's already said that when he comes here, he wants for me and him to team up on you, but not tell you. So what we should do instead is I'll lead him to believe we're going to do that, and then you and I team up on him instead, and he will get furious.
Yeah, but he will have heard this, so he'll know.
And he doesn't watch these.
Well, No. If he's going to be on it, we have to give him a quiz of facts to make sure. Fucking shit.
How big of a Von Wolfbrain fan are you to take this quiz?
At least, I'm going to say 75% of the episodes.
I don't know if either of us would pass that quiz.
I usually watch them before you put them up. Well...
No, I've watched them all. I edit them, but
you're saying
how much can we
remember
remember from them?
I thought you were saying I don't know if either of us would say that we've watched 75%.
No, I mean...
You have to.
Retained enough information from them to pass
I
a quiz.
absolutely have retained the information because I'm the one who's fucking talking all the time. So No, that would be fun. I think it would be fun if we could bring another person.
Yeah.
From time to time, just for yucks.
Mix things up.
Yes. Maybe Adam would want to be on it.
So he came with us to Public House the other night,
Yeah.
and he was telling us more about his job. I didn't know this, but he basically all he does is he manages all of the rug orders for every Lowe's in America.
For every Lowe's in America?
Oh, fuck. Why did I use that?
Is he the only person doing that? That
Yeah,
seems like a lot of responsibility.
I guess they've got a different point guy for like each item that they stock, but he's in charge of like making sure that all of the Lowe's have all of the rugs they need, ordering. He goes, you'd be surprised how many like different seasonal rugs there are and stuff. He hates it.
I don't know.
All three of us who are in this band together, I should clarify, absolutely hate what we're doing.
You're doing a bunch of stuff.
I mean, what we're doing, like, professionally.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, obviously that's true for me. I was sort of, I hated my job first. Although I don't know how long Adam's been doing that, so. Yeah, I feel for him a little bit. Although, the power,
The power?
Yeah, you could just not do your job for a day and think of all the rugs that wouldn't be at Lowe's.
I think he does that already.
How is he supposed to determine that?
Determine what?
How does he know? I guess this is a question for him.
Yeah.
Really? But how does he know which Lowe's needs which rugs?
I don't know.
Because wouldn't they all need like the same rugs
I
until
guess
they
each
sell?
Lowe's has someone who like does inventory and notes what they need and stuff. And
so
I don't know how it works.
Doesn't that person do that job then? I don't know.
I guess it's easier for one person to order
All the
however
rugs.
much they need from the one vendor for all of their stores, rather than each store doing that.
Well, this is boring me.
Yeah. You asked the question.
Yeah, I know. I mean, my job's fucking boring too, but I have like little interesting tidbits that I can throw out there. That's like, yeah, see, it's not. I don't totally want to die every moment.
No, he works from
Even
home,
though I
and all he
absolutely
does
do.
is order rugs.
The other question that I have is, how is that a full-time job?
I don't know.
Like, what do you do after you order the rugs? You know what I mean? Like, what is is there like an end game? Does he have to review them too, or I don't get it. I don't know. Hey, look, honestly, I would probably, on the sole fact that that's working from home, I would probably do that over what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
But who knows? I also just came off of a fresh diarrhea bout. Refer to our last few episodes if you want more information on the diarrhea.
Yep.
But anyways, no, I don't know. That does sound like a bummer, but I don't know. It's one of those things where you always hate the job you're doing. I'm sure if he was doing my job, he'd be like, this is better for like a week, and then be like, oh, I want to die.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of jobs going at Wake if he wants one.
Oh, God. Like what?
Literally like 150 jobs. They can't keep anybody.
Are they ever going to increase their pay or be relative?
They've made a big statement about how they're going to. And they gave everybody a $1,500 bonus.
Yeah.
But that's pre-tax.
Yeah.
And the one-time payments are taxed at this crazy rate. So it'll still be like probably like $1,000 or a little more. Mm-hmm. But still, it's not a raise.
No, that's not a raise.
Yeah. We were looking at like my type of job in other schools.
Yeah.
Or other like business, like because you can only look at I guess higher education shit. Like it should be in like the 70s to 80s.
Yeah.
And it's in like the 30s to 40s.
That's just so baffling to me.
They do that thing where they go, oh, check out these benefits. Like, you're going to be able to take off all you want, but you actually can't. And you're going to be able to, your like, quality of life is really good. They basically are like, we give you a lot of time off and you live in Winston. And Winston's a cool place, which is true. But you fucking piece of shit. You fucking... I'm so fucking... That's fucking bullshit. I wasn't paying attention, and you fucking took advantage of it. Fucking slut. Asshole. God damn it. You upset Meacham, too. Bleep when I said 100 times.
I always
bleep
do.
Wake, too, since I was talking shit about him. Although I think that's overly cautious, but it makes it funnier, too. What was I going to say? Yeah, I really like the Public House, which is a local bar.
Yeah.
Where we're in. I'm looking forward to it not being 8,000 degrees, so we can go there more.
Yeah, for real.
And also, I think too, when I was proud, Penny did a good job. She just hung out.
Yeah.
She did a little bit of crying, but that's the nice thing about kids too, is like they start out really like unable to do anything, and then they get a little better at it.
Yeah.
So, I do want to bring. Have you ever been to what the fuck's it called? There's a pizza place that's not as good as it thinks it is.
Burke Street?
Nope. And a bar that I don't care about because it's just a brewery. Incendiary.
Oh, I like Incendiary, and I like Cugino Forno.
Cugino Forno's okay.
Yeah.
That's not why I'm bringing it up. The reason I don't like Incendiary is because I don't drink beer. So that's anytime I go there with people, I have to get a cider, and I'm like, oh, this is whatever. Point is, every time I've been there, there have been no less than a classroom's full, a classroom's worth of children running around there.
This is true.
Unsupervised.
Yeah.
And one time we went there, and a kid almost hit Emily with a scooter, and like, and every time we go there, it's like, as soon as we had Penny, I was like, oh, you should probably just go here like every day. But I think it's because all those families that live in those apartments nearby. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Never had this before. Jesus.
Well, it's like the one of everything. That means you're really sucking.
Yeah, I guess because I really fucked up. I'm like blowing it, but I don't even care anymore. Anyways, I always thought that was funny. The idea of bringing your kid somewhere and then letting them run around without any supervision is funny.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do that when I get
There's just a lot of space outside at Incendiary, so it's like the most family-friendly bar. So it's the bar that every young parent goes to.
And it's vaguely closed in.
Yeah, because you kind of got to go downstairs.
Sort of closed in.
Yeah. I was there the other day, actually, just doing work while having a drink, and I texted Emily because there were like 500.
Did you really?
Yeah, because there were like 500 moms there.
Are you serious?
With like babies and strollers.
I brought that up not knowing that.
Yeah.
Did you really do that?
Yeah, I really did.
The other day?
Yeah, like Friday, I think.
That's fucking weird, dude.
Uh-huh. It wasn't young kids. It was all infant children in strollers.
Oh, no. See, that was not the situation that I was talking about, but still obviously related. Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to, like, ignore your child in public. It's probably really fun. I did not do a good job on that one. I love also, I meant to stop you before. I love the idea of you going to Public House and talking about classic books.
I didn't bring it up. I can't remember how Dracula came up. We were talking about Dracula. Oh, no, I was telling Adam about teaching and teaching at Wake Forest in the classes I taught, and somehow we started talking about literature classes or something.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I told you, I read a lot during the... Fuck, you won. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that I, besides, like, piano, the one thing that was, like, not music-related that I followed through on when we were home for the pandemic was I was like, I'm going to read more.
I wish I read more.
I used to really enjoy it, and then I didn't. And then I was like, you know what? I'm old now. Not that one. We've done that one. No. Go right. Right. Go to the bell. What's the bell?
Where's the fucking bell?
The last fucking one. No, we did that one last. Go to the Triforce. Yeah. We've done this one before, but it's fine.
We've done all of them at this point.
That's true.
I like this one, though.
Fucking the... I started reading... I think I've talked about this before, but I was very slowly working my way through all of Kurt Vonnegut's books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's an author he's an author who, from what I know of his works, I would like to have said that I have read his stuff and like it, but I just
that's
have
honestly
never
part of the reason why. But so I mean a brief, because this, I don't know how terribly interesting this is, but when I was in high school, right when I started, and I know you're gonna make fun of me for the way I said high school just now, I very like vaguely, if the book looked interesting, I would start reading the books that I was assigned. And I read Oh, I read Cat's Cradle, I want to say, which is an excellent book.
I haven't read any Vonnegut.
Oh.
Even the ones that I was assigned, I didn't read.
Did you read? So actually, surprisingly, the one that took me because I was going in order, besides the ones that I've already read.
Yeah.
One of the last ones that I read was Slaughterhouse 5.
Yeah.
Which is like the big one.
Right.
Which was okay, but it wasn't even really that memorable to me.
Huh.
Honestly, and they're easy reads. Like they're still full books, but they're pretty short and like they're easy to get through. They're nowhere near a slog.
Yeah.
There's a book. One of his books is called "God Bless You, Mr. Rosewater." Love that book. And there's another one. They're all very like.
Oh fuck!
I fucked you up. I used my tricks. You idiot. Fucking stupid.
I couldn't decide which way to go around the banana.
Fucking ass. No, my bomb. They're all very like. Well, I shouldn't say they're all, but they all kind of have that thing where they have one central theme that the whole book sort of revolves around.
Yeah.
But they're very well written and like they're funny, but not like a. I think you would enjoy them.
Yeah.
I can lend you a few if you feel like reading them.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah,
I just don't usually have the attention span to get through. Like I can sit down and read a chapter, but I just will never make it all the way through a full book.
Yeah, well, that's why the pandemic worked, because I would do that while I was working from home.
Yeah.
I did. There were two things that I was able to do while I was working from home. One of them was read a book, and I could do that almost nonstop, and then just like stop for a minute and do something.
Yeah.
And then when I really was not busy, I would sit at my desk with my work computer up and just do stuff as I needed to. And other than that, I would just record.
Yeah.
Yeah, highly recommend that though. They really are good books.
Have you ever read any George Sanders or Saunders? I don't know how to say it. He writes short stories mostly. That get published in like the New Yorker or the New York Times.
I don't think so.
I read a short story of his the other day because there's a movie coming out starring Chris Hemsworth on Netflix later this month that I want to see. And it's called Spiderhead, the movie. The short story is called Escape from Spiderhead.
I fucking hate this course. This is such bullshit. Anyways, go on.
And I've read a couple of his other stuff before, and I like everything of his that I've read. It's pretty funny. They always have like some like social satire that's usually about like consumer culture or corporatism or stuff like that.
That's very much on par with the Kurt Vonnegut. Some of them, like he definitely threads that. You know, sometimes that's his deal. Oh, your phone's ringing.
Oh, who's calling? Lisa.
We can pause the episode if you need to get it. I don't care.
No, that's okay. I'll just text her when I'm done with this.
Okay. No, George Saunders, I don't believe I have. But
you can read a lot of his stuff just online. The Spiderhead one is pretty short, and it was really good.
You know what I haven't finished it yet, but
what?
Did you ever actually read Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
See, I did.
A long time ago.
And I was like, I didn't really know what to expect. It's kind of boring, but in a weird way, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I had the thing with everything on it, and then when I got zapped, it took it away. That's fucking bullshit.
That does suck.
What's the point of making you get the giant thing that gives you everything if they're just going to take it away?
Yeah.
This game sucks.
Fuck.
What else? I'm trying to think. I read a bunch of stuff, but I can't remember any of it. So that really tells you how much it stuck with me. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's so little time. I mean, that's the thing that sucks for me, and I'm sure for most people, and probably you too, even though you are in a little bit more of a free-form situation. It's like, I feel like what precious little time I have to do anything, like that I choose to, I'm so tired, I'm like, oh, whatever. And then if I do have times where I'm free and not tired, I'm like, well, I want to do stuff I want to play music or record something or play guitar or practice, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll do that. And then it's like 15 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I have to do something else that I,
don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's, by the end of the day, especially because and this is not as much the case now that I'm like done with the program besides the dissertation.
Right.
But while I was still in the throes of coursework and writing the comps and all that sort of stuff. There's just so much fucking reading you have to do, and it's so dry and boring that it sort of wears you down. And so when you get to that point in your day where you have some free time,
right,
reading is the last thing you want to do.
last thing you're going to do is pick up a book and
Yeah.
read that you want.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's so, like, unfortunate. And that's why I always hate the thing. It's like, oh, well, if you stop, like, fucking binging TV shows or whatever, you'll have more time. I'm like, yeah, but the thing that doesn't take into consideration is if you're fucking tired as shit.
Yeah.
From working, and, like, the fact that it's something that you can do while also, you know, eating or cooking or whatever.
Yeah, or that it's just not as active of a thing. Reading takes a little bit more, like, active effort than just sitting back and watching TV does.
Right. I don't know. That's why it's... I'm hoping, and I know it's never going to happen. I mean, maybe in our lifetime, but I doubt it. I really want there to be, like, a wholesale adoption of a 4-day work week.
Oh, yeah.
I think the places that do it, I can't remember what fucking country, and honestly, even if I knew it would just make me sound smarter about this thing, but I actually have no idea. But I remember reading something where it was like, yeah, the productivity doesn't really drop because people just want to get their stuff done that they have to get done during the week anyway.
Yeah.
And most people fuck off basically all of Friday anyway.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, of course they do, because people are fucking they hate
fewer days and shorter days would be more efficient, I think, for pretty much everything.
I really think that. And everyone's like, oh, it's just because you're lazy. I was like, no, it's because the way that we...
It's a myth.
Right. Well,
that laziness is a myth perpetuated by the people who want you to be working for longer for less money.
Well, and not only that, but the whole idea of, like, the whole American ideal
of... fucking stupid.
Fucking first place shop bullshit.
No, oh, God. Oh, I thought you'd...
The whole, like, the whole thing where it's like, oh, the only thing that sets, you know, fucking goddamn it. Are you kidding me? I was in fucking first. And now you're going to pass me with your bullshit. Fucking dick. Anyways, the whole thing where it's like, oh, like, only hard work gets you where you need to go, and people who want a 4-day work week are lazy, people who take time off are lazy. It's like, no, we've created a culture and a workforce that's so, like, stuck in its pattern of just pretending that constant productivity that's not really productive is the thing that makes you succeed.
Yeah.
And it's fucking ridiculous, because all it does is make people hate. It makes them hate the majority of their week. 40 to 50 hours out of their week, people hate it.
Yeah.
And then the other times when they're home, oh, I have to hit the gas button. What the fuck am I doing? The other times that they're not at work, they're fucking tired from being at work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous the way that hustle culture and
that's what
productivity over everything else is like. And to the point of, oh, you're just lazy, you don't want to work. Why is it so bad if you want to have more time off?
Right.
Like, why is it that, I don't know, what makes you worthy as a person and that establishes your success as a human is how much work you do.
Right, especially because people don't even generally have the jobs that they want.
Yeah.
People have the jobs that they get.
Yeah.
Because you have to have one to be able to pay for anything.
Yeah. I mean, you look at so many of these European countries, Germany, the Scandinavian countries, etc., where they have not only shorter work weeks and shorter work days, but they have, you know, much better social programs for their workers, much better benefits, much more paid time off and parental leave, and all these things that people in America blow off as laziness.
Yeah,
and the happiness rates in those countries are astronomically higher. The work-life balance is much better. It's just ridiculous, and I don't know how it is that we've continued to perpetuate this culture in America where you have to constantly be working your fucking ass off to be worth a damn in this country, but it's ridiculous.
Man, listen to you.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders socialism over here. No.
Bernie Sanders is one of like 3 people in D.C. who I think is actually...
Who you actually, trust as a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Somebody was saying to me once, they're like, well, what if he's just doing this for a show? Like, what if it's all an act? I was like, if he's doing it for an act and he's committed this much, then I still would agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he was 1/10 of what he was trying to do, I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's fucking different. I don't know. It's bullshit.
Yep.
Listen to us now. Now we're like real. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should be a politician, Kev.
I would be fucking more miserable than I am now, I think.
Thank you for watching Von Wolf Brain. This is Stephen Hawking's cousin, Stephen Eagling. I am just as smart as him and more alive than him, and I watch Von Wolf Brain every day and I love it. Oh god, I love it. Please consume more content. Click here. Or here. Or here. Thank you. I love you. Goodbye. Love, Von Wolf Brain.